And in today's stream I'm gonna weave this pattern. If you remember, before the new year I worked the loom, and today I'm gonna work on it, on this pattern. This pattern is using the paired pickup, and the pattern is written for the Heddled. The pattern threads are Heddled, which is usually made vice versa. Usually the paired picked are unheddled, but with this pattern you have to use it this way. So the pattern consists of simple picking up threads, and I've already done some part of it, and in the background got some nice diamond shapes. So I've stuck on this one. So what I do, I open the threads and I pick up the pair that goes in the middle of the chain that I have here, and like this, beat up and pull tight. Now I change the shed, and this part of the pattern remains the same, so I don't pick up anything in this row. I haven't done weaving since probably, I don't know, November, so I was too busy. Now the next part is I have to pick up these two pairs on the outside. So I pick up two, and the one I just picked up in the previous row, and I drop them. The pattern is very simple. Once you start weaving, you will need just a couple of repeats until you get into the pattern. It's very easy. Now to the blue, pick up two, leave the other two blue, and pick up the next two. I'm planning to use this band as a handle for the tote bag that I plan to weave later on my rigid Heddled loom. Right now it's occupied with a stole, and again. Haven't decided the color for the bag. Probably I will use this light blue and sand colors. It depends on what kind of yarn I can find to match the color, but we'll see. And again, two outside, skip two, and another two outside. Now I've finished the blue part, back to the brown. So this is not a tutorial, it's just a weave online and chat with everybody who is online. You can write in the chat and I will answer you. can skip 2, pick up 2, skip 2, and brown. Same thing here. I've decided to take a break from temari, because I was doing them since January and I'm quite fed up, so I need a break from that. So I'm doing a bit of weaving, probably now back to blue. Probably for the next couple of weeks I'll do another couple of tutorials on my rigid Heddled loom. And back to temari streaming again. Just a second, got some funny smell coming from outside. My neighbors were started the fire, so I smelled the smoke coming. So probably they're having a barbecue at 10 p.m. That's one minus living in a country house. Sometimes people burn wood and leaves and got funny smell. And you always have to check that it's not, there is no fire in your own house. So you can see this type of pickup is pretty fast to make comparing to the Baltic pickup, because you're just picking up the pattern, the threads that show the pattern. You only pick them, you don't have to drop anything down. So you don't have to manipulate with lots of threads. Just pick up the threads that have to be on the surface of your weaving. And look at those diamonds on the back. Just get the loom closer. It looks funny, isn't it? Now back to the blue. Make sure that your all unheddled threads are up. And pick up one. Oops, got the mistake. That smell of fire confused me. Confused me. Okay, so now I have to make another 5 centimeters and advance the warp. Yeah, 3 more picks and ready to advance. So I'll finish this blue chain and advance the warp. Because it's getting less space to manipulate with the warp. And of course I made a mistake, so it's, I guess, I'll advance the it. The wider the band, the more difficult it is to advance. So I have to do it bit by bit, pulling it. I guess. That's it. More space to work with. I'm using the, I guess it's size 10 or 20 microfiber acrylic for this yarn, for this band. It's a bit sticky, but generally it's okay. Doesn't wear out too much as the usual acrylic. That's why I love this yarn. I used it a lot for the Irish crochet lace scarves, and after 10 years it still looks okay, and it's heavy usage, heavy frequent washing, so I use this for the Inkle Loom too. So again, 2 browns from outside, and on the other side too, 2 pairs from each side of the chain. And back to the blue. It's like this. Don't want to show the mess around my working table, desk, because I use this both for weaving, for temari, plant repotting, and just have to make sure that's, yes, that's it, that's right. So as you can see, it's very easy to follow the pattern and very fast to make. There's a pair of colored warp that makes the pattern, and I pick up 2 that makes pair instead of single. Single is when you pick up 1 thread, and pairs is when you pick 2 threads at a time to form the picture, the pattern, the cartoon. It's my puppy suffering. There's a smell of barbecue outside, and he's getting nervous. So I lock the door so that he doesn't get the smell. Oops. Forgot the pattern threads. Hi. Oh, thank you. Yes. I don't stream too much these days because after COVID, my brain is like a mashed potato. Oh, that's the fun part, yes. I have a couple of stools that I have to twist as well. I can't get my mind into it. Guess I'll have another before my camera overheats. 5 more minutes, and before I run out of weft, so we'll probably do more streaming on Wednesday, as I have to finish this. I have to make another temari, and then I'll get the rigid Heddled loom out, and we'll have fun weaving too. So is it 25 minutes? 4 minutes left. So my camera lasts 29 minutes, sometimes 30, depends on the temperature inside the room. But since it's pretty hot inside, the camera is actually overheating already. Hello from Indiana. Oh, thank you. Yes, try that. There's a video on how I warped this. You can check it on Inkle Loom playlist. There'll be a video on warping this pattern. There's also a link on Pinterest with this pattern as well. So you can try that. It's nice summer colors for the beach bag. That's what I'm actually doing. The tote bag for the summer. As I said, I probably use this blue and sand color if I find the right colors, because our craft stores are not really care about the colors. They bring the most popular ones and never bring the ones that you need. So it depends on what I find in our shops to weave from. But hopefully I'll find it. I'll find something matching colors to make. So I guess that's it. Let me advance it a bit. It's easy to advance when you already have a long tape done, and use your rib to push against to get the tension bar on in place. I will insert the link to the video once it will be, the stream will be over and uploaded. I will insert the link to the pattern, well, to the video with the pattern, how I made this, how I warped it. And just in case you're wondering how I'm gonna finish it and replace the weft, it will be just like you finish the tape, and then you add the new one. So it's very easy. Just pretend that you're finishing your work and then just start over with a fresh thread. Usually I have warped long enough, but this time I made a mistake in calculations. But anyway, everything is easy to fix, including thread replacement. So my camera is blinking, so I guess that will be it for today. And hopefully there will be another streaming on Wednesday with my rigid Heddled loom. So stay tuned. Bye.